Chris Davis, set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. 2 out with the man at first. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Yeah, and you know, he just couldn't put...
John Wiggins gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
High and deep to left center field. Jones looking up. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, even though they were able to face this guy in the absolute best position possible, which is 2 outs and the base is empty, that still doesn't mean he can't make you pay. And he unloads here for a long home run, though it is a long solo.
J.J. Hardy into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Ground ball right side. Wiggins over to his left, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They trail this one 1-0. Settling in now, John Wiggins. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
1-0.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Hard liner to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Yeah, if you're going to start an at-bat with a pitch.
John Wiggins will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, it's kind of been one of those days.
John Wiggins will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Hard liner toward short, but the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen? John Wiggins gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Well, you don't typically see or hear a lot of complaints about Hendricks' zone, Matt. Pretty fair all the way around.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Hard liner toward short. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He's around first on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there.
You talk about flying.
Billy Wesson steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Oh, what a dive. A step on the bag for 1.
And that's a great play.
Odubel Herrera will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of the second. Phillies on top, 1-0. Austin Kramer walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the 1-2. Oh, he gloves it coming off the base. It's there, and he's out.
Wow, made it look easy. And that's a great play down at first.
Leading off the inning, John Wiggins, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Wow. You've got the guy.
Billy Wesson will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Oh, he makes the stop. Safe.
Oh, love the effort, though.
Outstanding effort, but he can't. At the plate, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Alex Avila will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself. And a great job of pitching out of the bases-loaded situation as the side is retired. Fine work there out of the Yankee bullpen. 7th inning stretch time here in the Sunshine State. The Yankees are out in front, 6-4. John Wiggins will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Hit hard towards center, and that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one.
Man, he is where...
Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Yeah, just a great all-around game for him here. You'll see on the line score, 4 hits, including that big home run. You'd have to say he was instrumental in leading.
John Wiggins gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run.
Digging in the switch hitter, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. Fielded cleanly. The second for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. In now, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pineda sets his sights. 2-2 pitch on its way. Swinging, a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
The shortstop.
Digging in to try it again, John Wiggins. He singled his last time up.
First baseman, John Wiggins.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now to the plate, Jimmy Paredes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. So stepping in, Jackie Bradley Jr., as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. 1 there. Out. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And on a ground ball like that one.
John Wiggins steps in here. He'll look to keep it going after hitting a double and scoring a run last time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Belted high and deep into right center. Back goes Betts, and this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first 2 guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Digging in and looking for more, Pablo Sandoval. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Runner at first here with 1 away in a 2-2 ball game. Grounded to short. Reined in. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 6 full, and we are tied 2-2. Jimmy Paredes steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Oh, what a dive. In time.
Oh, nice pick.
The left fielder, number 25.
John Wiggins will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet. So this is no small task.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Looking up is Young. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! So a 3-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now 5-3.
How's this for a welcome to the ball game? 1 pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's
John Wiggins gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Jansen's known for being a bit of a pitcher's umpire. Not that he has a huge zone or anything, but I think he tends to reward guys for placing pitches in good locations.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
With some guys,
coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Here's Castro for one.
Out.
But they will not have a shot at 2. He's safe at first, and that will plate our opening marker of the ball game.
And you know, when a ball's right out of second baseman or even to his...
Adam Lind steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
On the ground for Headley at third, could be 2. Reined in.
Out.
Cano for 1.
No, he's out.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More spring training baseball from Florida following this. John Wiggins is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Oh, and this fastball is belted to deep left center field. Does he have enough to get out of here? Yes, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
John Wiggins stands in, coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Well, we'll see how they try to pitch him this time. If he gets another one up there, he may jump the yard again.
Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Andrew McCutchen will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Grounded to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and 2 men left stranded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 6-4. So a runner 90 feet away with nobody out, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And taken in out there for the first out.
Nothing doing there.
An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and